Lesson 65B, this has to do with weighted average. Okay, so your first test, you got a 60% or a 60, and it's weighted one time. And then you have a 70, it's weighted two times, and an 80 is weighted four times, and 90 is weighted six times. So you just multiply 6 times 90, 4 times 80, 2 times 70, 1 times 60. And altogether, it's like having 13 tests. So you multiply it out, 60 plus 140 plus 320 plus 540 divided by the 13 that it's weighted, and then you get 1060 over 13. So you divide the bottom into the top. 13 goes into 106, 8. 8 times 13 is 104. You subtract the 2, bring down the 0. 13 goes into 21. Once, 1 times 13 is 13, 70. 13 goes into 75 times. 5 times 13 is 65. Subtract. 13 goes in 3 times, 39. 8 times. Anyway, if I round it to 2 decimal places, I see this number is 5 or above. So my answer is 81.54. These are kind of complicated, but it's actually what I do when I do your tests. Sometimes I weigh certain exams more. One little check is that your answer always has to be between your lowest score and your highest score. So if the lowest score was 60 and the highest score was 90, you know your answer must be between 60 and 90. Otherwise, you did something wrong. Your average always has to be in between the lowest and the highest score. Now the last example, it says the 60, it's 100%, so 20%, 20%, 20%, and 40% equals 100%, which equals 1. So you would be dividing by 1 here, but I'm not going to write that. So 20% times the first test is 60, 20% times 70, 20% times 80, and 40% times 60. You multiply it out, you get 12, 14, 16, 24, 66. 66 over 1 is your average. Notice the answer is between the lowest and the highest. It's a good check. All right, have a good Easter, everybody.